created a table called animals, and I have an ID, and I'm going to use this auto increment, which I want to talk about. It's very common that you don't want to have to make up an ID. Let's say you have, it's very common in tables that you have an ID that's the primary key and unique for every actor, every customer, every anyone, but you don't want to have to necessarily be like, okay, what am I up to? 205, or even student IDs in a table, but you don't have to think of it. Let's say you wanted to automatically generate the next ID. So I'm going to do that here. So I have an ID, but I want it to be auto incremented. So I can see my table. I want it to be a primary key. That's why I'm doing this. Every row is going to be unique. And this is just going to be a name of the type of animal. Let me hit go. So now I have my animal table. If we look at the structure, we can see there the ID is auto increment. So I don't even have to specify now the ID value in my insert. So let's try it. Insert into animals name. I'm only going to insert the name. Values. Cat. So let's see what happens. Now you can see it automatically inserted. I didn't put the ID. It automatically did one. Now what happens if I did another one? What would the next ID? It should be auto incremented. So the next one should be 2 and 3, and I'm going to show you. So we go here, and I'm going to do insert into animals, name, values. I'm going to do a few of them. We're going to say, you could think of this as if it was on the next line, if that would be neater to you, but I'm just doing multiple things at once, the way we learned how you can do multiple things in one shot. All right, so now you can see here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and cat, dog, zebra, horse. And what's really nice about this is that I don't have to assign it an ID, but I can have an ID that's automatically generated. And if you think about forms on the web, or it's just actually really, really common to do it this way. So I just wanted to show you a little video of this, and you'll get a little assignment asking you to do this as too.